So, losing your identity, it's a terrifying process. It is absolutely heart-wrenching to not know who you are anymore. And in a day and age where we can wake up every single day either wanting to be someone else or just missing that old version of yourself, it can be tough. It truly can. So today I kind of wanted to share a little bit about my insight with it. We're also gonna hit a little back and bi workout too. So if you guys are into that, it's like you guys are getting therapy and a nice little informative back and bi workout. Actually, I probably won't be informing you. I'm not too knowledgeable in the fitness field, but we're rocking the Rise Kool-Aid. Honestly, probably the best pre-workout you've ever tried in your entire life. But let's get into it. So 3 years ago, I'd say 4, I was introduced to the Miami influencer scene. Now, what the hell does that mean? That means basically Miami's little LA, right? Like Miami's little Los Angeles, you could call it. But I found myself there a lot. I've always been filming and photographing, whether it's DJs or celebrities or, you know, TikTok houses, whatever it may be. I've always found myself in Miami. And for the longest time, I would be there, you know, 3-4 times during the week, a couple times on the weekend. I'd be doing, you know, VIP, and we'd go to these clubs. We wouldn't go home till 6 a.m. And I'm filming, but at the same time, I'm also experiencing the same thing they're experiencing. I didn't realize until after, but it was so detrimental, you know, just with all the fashion and beauty standards and, you know, everything that comes with the influencer scene. And it was a lot for me, especially then coming home, partying with my friends, you know, junior and senior year of college. It can get really, really hard, and you don't realize it until you've hit rock bottom. And that's exactly what happened to me. I've always been a very, very, very social butterfly. I knew what anxiety was, obviously, but not to the extent of, you know, when you hear people having anxiety attacks, you're like, that would never happen to me, right? Well, after 3 years of partying back and forth, losing myself, drinking, I was out at the bar one night with my friends here in Boca Raton. And, you know, my normal friends, aka non-influencer friends, my best friends, were at the bar and we were just having a normal conversation, and all of a sudden, I just got this wave of anxiety. I have never experienced anxiety in my life before, and it kind of just like encompassed the room, encompassed me. It felt like I got hit with like a stun gun. I couldn't speak to my friends. And it was the weirdest thing in the entire world. And I had to do a lot of self-retrospect and just kind of analyze why I was feeling this way. The first thing that came to mind was I'm drinking all the time, right? I'm partying, I'm living this fake life, right? And so I remember going home that night, writing down exactly how I felt. I still have the journal entry in my notebook, and I look back at it all the time because I'm just like, damn, I really felt like that. And a lot of times we forget that life is constantly changing. We are constantly changing. So it's okay to not be okay. I pride myself with this statement. It's okay to not be okay. That was when I decided to make a change. It's crazy to me that someone who has never experienced social anxiety can just get hit at 22 years old out of nowhere, but it was for the better. And sometimes we forget that the way we feel in the moment is setting us up for true happiness, or, you know, finding your identity. A lot of times, whether we're depressed, sad, angry, you know, those feelings are valid. You know, we're supposed to feel for a certain reason. So to ignore those feelings and to not take note of them is a disgrace to your future self. There's a couple ways to go about finding your identity. One is self-reflection. That was the biggest thing for me, was self-reflecting. If I never self-reflected, you know, I wouldn't be here talking to the camera about this topic. So self-reflecting, take notes, have a journal on you, write down how you feel. And number 2, I realized that everything that was causing me anxiety and causing me to feel this, I'm losing my identity, was all based around external things, right? It was the drinking, it was trying to fit in with the fame, it was, you know, not taking care of my body in terms of working out, and it was all these external things. And so we need to take note of what are the external things in my life right now that may be causing me to feel this way. There still might be internal problems, but let's focus on the outside, things that I actually can change. Write them down in a journal and then make the necessary steps towards either getting them out of your life or figuring out a way to lessen their impact on the way that you feel. I feel like I'm filling up gas like every day. Boop. Regular. When I'm a millionaire, then I'll up it up to the good old 89. But for now, we're just going 87. Now, if we are starting off in January and you are feeling anything that I was feeling, just know it gets better. I don't know, a lot of times we think that we're stuck in this place forever and you can't see a way out of it. But I'm telling you for a fact that you will be able to get out of it as long as you take necessary steps and take the initiative and wanting to not feel that way. We play victim and it's, oh, I feel this way, this is just how it's gonna be, this is the way I'm gonna feel forever. But if we make a decision to proactively try to get better, you know, whether it's listening to podcasts, reading, writing, traveling, experience a new culture, explore different hobbies, things that you normally wouldn't do have such a big impact on potential happiness. Damn, 75 bucks? Are you kidding me? That's so bad. Every time I fill up and I see like a crazy amount of money, I'm like, damn, that's like 7 Chipotle bowls. I don't know why, but I always like do the math of like how many Chipotle bowls it is. Like if I spend $150 on like utility and water for the month, I'm like, damn, 15 Chipotle bowls. But what I was saying was, go back to the things that you used to do as a child that just like made you feel alive. Not even a child necessarily. Things you just used to do. Whether you love painting or you love drawing. You enjoyed those things for a reason. I'm bored, I'm sad, I'm depressed. Really, you're just not doing the things that you used to love to do. And I'm not talking about, you could be in a toxic relationship, and that's a whole different story. Go back to the roots, travel, get out there, explore life. And I don't want you guys to think that I'm just preaching. I'm this perfect YouTuber who's trying to give me advice. No, that is not the case whatsoever. I am also learning every single day, so we're in this together. Without the rain, there's no rainbow. And without being sad, there's no happiness. So you need to understand that these feelings are all valid, guys. And we are on this journey together. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I'll just sit in the car before a workout, drink my pre-workout, and listen to reggae music. I'm not listening to wubs or heavy music. It's strictly reggae because it relaxes me, and it allows that pre-workout to, seep in, do what it's supposed to do. All right, we'll catch you at the gym. Boom. Look at this, baby. Look at this gym. This is my buddy's dad's home gym. And so we're beyond blessed to be able to work out here when our gym's closed, and really just be able to still put in that work. So today we're gonna do a little back and by. Guys, I highly suggest in 2024 to get out there, be active, get the blood flowing. Guys, God gave us these amazing bodies to experience in the physical world. And he also gave us the ability to grow our muscles and grow our cardiovascular capabilities. So I encourage you to get out there this year, whether you're walking a half mile, playing pickleball, swimming, whatever it may be. Just get active, get outside. If you prioritize 30 minutes a day, whether it's in the morning, even at lunch, sometimes I'll take laps around my work building just to get those fitness rings completed. We feel like we don't have enough time in the day, and I'm a culprit of this, but I'm telling you, you do. You have the time. So whether it's a New Year's resolution or not, make it a part of your daily life, make it a habit. As you guys are watching this video, I want you guys to think about the external problems. And we touched on it a little bit ago, but I really want you guys to analyze external problems in your life that may be causing you to feel down and out. From there, you can decide, moving forward, what are the best options here. Ooh, that one got me. All right, guys. I know I didn't show you too much of my workout, but it's hard to film it and also push. But that was a great workout. We're gonna go back, get some protein in us, and we'll finish up there. I'll catch you there. We're gonna get some cottage cheese, some eggs, some pickles. We're gonna throw them in there together. Ew. Yeah, it's good. You need some almond milk, peanut butter protein. Yeah. I hope you learned a lot from this video. I hope I was able to give you some insight into my experience and how I went from losing my identity, thinking the world was against me and I had nowhere to turn, to realizing that I am very content and I am very grateful for everything that I've gone through. And these things that you might be feeling are valid, and it's okay to not be okay. So this year, I want you to really focus, self-reflect, be kind to yourself, try those new things, try those old things that you used to love, because that is who you are. And you'll never truly lose the essence of who you are inside. People will change outside, your environment might change, but you will always be that same person. So just analyze the external things in your life, and may 2024 be the best year of your entire life. I'm really excited to get back into the content game and share my stories of life, and hopefully get you to get out there and document your own. So stay tuned for the next one. Have a good one. God bless you. Peace.